Welcome back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest tonight is the senior senator from Massachusetts and a former presidential candidate. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Senator Elizabeth Warren. Well, it's lovely to have you on. It must be big doings down in Washington for Elizabeth Warren to be on here to explain things to us. But before we get into anything else, we talk about Taylor Swift won big at the Grammys last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that phase one of the Democrats' deep state plan for the Chiefs?
You bet.
Yes.
You bet. And all I can say to Donald Trump is, haters gotta hate, 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 hate.
There you go.
Go.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, one of our guests after the Super Bowl is Ryan Gosling, and I understand that your dog Bailey is a fan because there he is dressed up as Ken. Is this for Halloween?
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
So Bailey was such a good Ken at Halloween. Yeah. Little kids came to our house, rang the doorbell, and thought it was the real Ken. I mean, he had the
Wow, there are a lot of different Kens. Yeah,
you know,
there could be.
There are.
All right.
Everyone should have their own Ken. Yeah.
Yes. A big news down in Washington, D.C. this past weekend. The Senate has a border deal that includes funding for Israel, Ukraine, some for Taiwan. And here's the thing. You're really good at explaining things. Explain to me what this deal is, and would you vote for it? Okay,
so let's get back up just a little bit and get a frame around this. First is all this started because we need to get aid to Ukraine. The Ukrainians are out there on the front lines every single day fighting a Russian invasion. They are now starting into their third year of fighting back against the Russians invading their country, and they need help. And the United States needs to help them. So that's our starting point. Yep.
Okay.
So,
and at one point, the Republicans were all for this.
Totally for it. Everybody had agreed in Washington, we're going to do this. President wanted it. Both sides, Republicans and Democrats. Then the Republicans in the House said, no, we can't do this unless we also do immigration changes. We've got to do something at the border. And
which is an understandable impulse given how high the crossings have been.
Look, it's an understandable impulse because we have needed to do immigration reform for years and years and years now to get this right. So the president, being the kind of guy he is, said, okay, let's sit down and negotiate. And so for 4 months now, there have been negotiations back and forth, and there were some other pieces added to the bill, but mostly negotiations about the border. And now what we've got is a compromise, not the bill I would have written. It's not the bill a lot of other people would have written.
In fact, it's actually the bill the Republicans probably couldn't get under other circumstances.
That's right.
Because it doesn't have comprehensive immigration reform. It has border security.
Well, and so here's the thing. It's got some really good pieces in it. It's got more resources for the border, which is good. It's got in it, for example, it's got work permits in it. So people who are here, who are trying to get asylum, actually would be allowed legally to go get jobs. And that means,
pay taxes.
They could move out of shelters, they could pay taxes. And look, at least back home in Massachusetts, there are a lot of employers who really would like to have the extra help, to have the extra workers. So there's some good things in here. I also want to say there's some things that are really missing here. You remember back during COVID that one of the things we all talked about were the essential workers who kept us all going. There was a lot of undocumented workers. And I worked on a bill with a lot of other people to say, let's create a path to citizenship for these undocumented workers. I don't want to bang a pan to say thank you. I actually want to say you have helped save this nation. You kept our food supply going, you kept our medical care going, you kept our trash pickup going. We are grateful, and we will show we are grateful by creating a path to citizenship for you.
Okay, just so we can get
but
here.
I want to be clear.
I got to ask one thing here. Is that so? McConnell worked on this bill. McConnell wants this bill, right?
But that's not in this bill.
Oh, that's not in this bill.
That's the point I want you to hear. So what we've got, I know. So what we've got is we've got a bill that's got some good parts, but it's really missing a lot of parts. It doesn't have what you give the dreamers a chance to be able to get their path to citizenship. People who are here who are called mixed status families, some American citizens and some not, trying to create some paths to citizenship. None of that is in this bill. So this is a bill.
One of the criticisms that's been thrown out there, this is just another form of amnesty, this bill.
No, it's not.
That being said.
Look, I wish it had paths to citizenship for people who are already here, for people who have worked so hard. But what it's got is it does permit people to come in and ask for asylum. This is a part of our national law. This is a part of our national heritage. And frankly, it's a part of international law. We treat people with respect, and it is important we continue to do that.
Given the fact that more people are crossing in a few months that used to 10 years ago were crossing in a year, what do you think, what is the United States' responsibility for those people seeking asylum in the United States?
So it's to say, do you really have a legitimate asylum claim? Some do and some don't. And so part of what this bill is about is putting in more resources so that it is possible to determine faster who's in and who's not in, and to get some fair adjudication around that. And this is where the hard parts are, because there's some changes in the standards. So I'm still digging through this bill.
Now, McConnell worked on this bill. McConnell's for this bill.
Yeah.
But Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, has said that it's dead on arrival. Now, have you ever seen this kind of infighting among the Republicans?
Not often enough. But here's the thing on this one. The reason that Mike Johnson is saying no is not because there's a specific problem with the bill. The reason is Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump hopes that the problems at the border will be worse because he thinks that will give him an opportunity to be able to run on that and get more votes when he's able, frankly, to call people terrible names and try to demagogue the whole thing. Donald Trump is looking for a political advantage, and if it hurts this country, he doesn't care. And you know what? It's not the first time he's done it. He's also out there hoping, he says, cheering on that the United States will go into a recession. People will lose their jobs. People will lose their savings because he thinks that will help Donald Trump get elected. That's the kind of man who is running for president from the Republicans, and that's why we got to beat him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hasn't he kind of blown it because everybody knows that he's done this, and he's actually said out loud, "You can blame this on me."
You know, that's the part. There are a lot of folks who just continue to go with him. I don't think it's any place close to a majority of this country. But that's why it is that it's so important that the rest of us get organized and recognize the importance of this upcoming election in November.
We have to take a quick break, but stick around. We'll be right back with more Senator Elizabeth Warren, everybody.